Hello everyone. So today I wanted to share my experience and also ask you about how you manage simple calculations in Linux. So I'm talking about calculator, and when it comes to calculator, you need something very simple. I know in Emacs there is a calculator which you can use and it works nicely, but if Emacs is not running, I mean, Emacs needs to be running somewhere, which is usually the case with me. But apart from Emacs, the way I do calculations, if I have to, let us say if I'm doing some quick multiplication or summation and I don't really have a physical calculator with me. I mean, I do have like a couple of calculators, but I don't really keep them anymore. And of course, there is a calculator in my mobile phone, but if you are working in front of your computer, you need some calculator, right? And the way I do it, I do basically two things. Number one, I use Node. So Node actually comes with a very nice, I mean, you just need to run Node and that is it. So I do some development in Node.js, although I'm not very good in it. I'm learning it, but Node actually comes with this mode. I mean, not a mode, you just need to run Node and it will do calculations for you. For example, let us say if I'm doing some calculation where I'm doing some summation and then I need to multiply it with someone or not someone, some number. So let us say if I have to, let us say, calculate the number of days or number of hours I have worked in a month for a couple of clients, I can do something like 23 plus maybe 12 plus 10 plus 13, and then I need to multiply it with some number, let us say 2000. Of course, it will show you the calculation, but it will also preserve the previous calculations or whatever commands you ran. So this is something that I quite like about Node. There is also one more thing that I do, and I don't really use it that much, but I thought I'll probably share it. So there is a command called BC. So it is also a simple, I mean, you can do a lot of things, but it can do simple calculations nicely. For example, if you type in BC, it will enter this mode similar to Node.js, but if you have to perform simple calculations, it will do that, and it works. So it is not exactly like Node. For example, you may want to do something like this. In a way, it works nicely. There are a few things that are probably missing. For example, the moment you are doing calculations in Node, it will start show you the calculations before you press enter. And that is something that I quite like about Node, and that is why I use Node. But apart from Node and sometimes BC, I mean, I just mostly use Node. I don't really know, or I'm not really aware of any other simple calculators in or terminal-based calculators, especially. Maybe there was no need for me. For example, if I'm within Emacs and I'm writing a proposal, and when I'm writing a proposal, I need to do some calculations. So I use Emacs. I mean, within Emacs, of course, you have a table, and you can perform like calculations on table, and it works nicely. But I don't really need to use calculator every single day. But whenever I have to, I use Node. So let me know what you use, and if you have a better suggestion for a terminal-based calculator, I would love to know more about it. All right, that is it. Short video, simple video, but I thought I'll make it because why not? I wanted to share this thing with you. All right, bye bye.